everyone, welcome back, y'all. I am going to be doing a alternate grocery shop for the month of September, which means every other week there will not be a grocery haul. The reason for that is prices are just insane and crazy, and we're going to be eating off of our prep pantry quite a bit. So with that being said, this is our grocery haul for the first week of September. The second week we will not have a grocery haul. The third week we will. The fourth week we will not, and so forth and so on. So we will be eating out of our prep pantry as well, and just making items from what we currently have. Now I am currently stocking up on preps. I've switched back to a focus section. And with that being said, on my prepper side of things, if you go over to my prepper video, then you will know, on my prepping channel I should say, you will understand what I'm doing. If you're just here on the budgeting side of things, that's fine too. This video is going up on both sides, not only to reflect how much groceries are just insane, but the fact that we are doing alternate week grocery shopping right now. So $90 spent at Walmart. My kids and I went, and it's just insane what the prices are going through right now. I don't believe that the government and or the news is correctly estimating what the inflation rate really is. And it's super sad because I was looking at the cost of living adjustment, especially for those who are disabled and on Social Security and things of that nature and fixed incomes. And I was blown away at them saying maybe 3% raise for those on any form of Social Security, because I don't know how people on fixed incomes are doing it. I'm completely concerned. I am on a pension, so my income is fixed as well, y'all. I do have some side hustles that we do, but it doesn't bring in that much income. So my concern is for everyone out there and for all of you buying groceries, because $90 really doesn't get you anything nowadays anymore. So now that I've been on and off my soapbox, let's get started with what we have for this week. Back here we have cheese. Now I'm glad to see that this has not gone up in price. My kids hate Kraft cheese. They only like the Great Value cheese. I get the 72 singles. It does not last my household very long. There's a lot of grilled cheese going on. There is a lot of just sandwiches going on, things of that nature. That also helps us to cut down the cost of groceries from time to time. When we have soup and sandwich week or soup, sandwich, and salad week, we will go through a lot of cheese. But this has not gone up in price, and I'm super happy for that. This was just under $7. Now, something that is astronomically gone up in price are these lasagnas. My mom's coming over tonight. I am making lasagna for dinner along with some garlic toast. I have a vegetable and a meat lasagna here. Y'all, the meat lasagna used to be $10 a piece. The vegetable lasagna, roughly between $10 and $11. The meat lasagna now is $15.99. The vegetarian lasagna is $17.99. This is over $30 between two lasagnas. This is absolutely insane. It is a party size, but let's be real honest. Y'all know that my kids are pasta eaters, and this will go in 2 days between two lasagnas. I know people are going to be out there screaming portion control, and I do implement portion control in my house, except for when it comes to pasta. My kids will pretty much probably just flip out and freak out if I do that. So hopefully this will last not only tonight, but tomorrow night for dinner. It may even last the third night, and then it will probably be done with all two of these lasagnas. So just letting you know that lasagna in this house does not last long, and it's just the way that it is. All right, over here, 2 cakes for tonight for dessert. I don't usually buy cakes like this for dessert for tonight, but with my mom coming over, and she has bought dinner several times when she's come to the house, so now it's our turn to treat her. We've got 2 cakes there. Salisbury steak, because Philip wanted Salisbury steak. Here is a loaf of French bread. You all know that this used to be $1. It is now $1.47. What I do with this is I slice it. Oops, sorry, Romeo. I'm sorry. My little guy's down here by my feet. What I do is I slice this into 12 even thick slices. so that it is the same thickness and size of Texas toast. Then I take garlic and I take butter. I mix it together and then I put it on each piece. I throw it in the oven at 350 degrees for roughly 10 to 12 minutes, and you got garlic toast, y'all. If you go over in Walmart to the frozen food aisle, the 8-count garlic toast now is over $2.50. It used to be $2 a box, but not anymore. That is for 8 slices. This will give you 12 for $1.47, plus a little added cost of butter and garlic. And I apologize, Tucker. Shh. Tucker wants the girls to play, and they don't want to play. So he's very upset with the girls. Y'all, if you don't know, I have 4 Chihuahuas in the house. Romeo's at my feet. Tucker's in there trying to get Bella and Gia to play, and they don't want to play. They're wanting their nap time right now. 2 coffee creamers, one for Danya, one for me. She was getting a little tired of the caramel macchiato, which I do not like, but she does. So I got my fan favorite, and she loves it too, which is peppermint mocha. So we've got 2 of those. I did get me something for lunch today because we are going to be doing a lot of house cleaning, a lot of organization, things that I'm looking into doing. So I got me a kale bake for myself. Jessica said that she's just going to eat something here at the house. She didn't want us to get anything. That's why Philip's got the Salisbury steak. And yes, y'all, he eats all 6 of these. Crazy, I know. So that was just for today. I picked up these water enhancers for Danya. It's a 10-pack for her to have with a bottle of water after school during times of her sports. She is in volleyball currently right now. Philip asked for some root beer, so he got a root beer, and Jesse got a huge thing of apple juice. Y'all, this is $90, okay? Can you explain to me how this would last somebody a week? Can you imagine if you had $100 to spend? This would not last you a week. So be very smart with your money. Be very careful and look at all the prices. Plan your meals accordingly. The only reason that we can make do with what we have here is because we do have a prepper pantry. We can pull from 4 different deep freezers. We can pull from our cabinets here in the kitchen, our cabinets downstairs, our overflow cabinets here. I've got 2 shelving systems behind me that are filled up with other products that we eat that are shelf stable. So without a prepper pantry, yo, I would definitely be in some serious trouble myself right now. So when I tell you to start prepping, I'm not a doomsday prepper, y'all. I'm not saying that the zombies are getting you, the government's going to beat down your door and take your food, or that your neighbors are going to run over and grab your food, okay? What I'm saying is buy a little bit now and what you need, and put back a couple of items. Put back maybe a couple of meals. For example, if you go out and you buy pasta, pick up an extra box of pasta. Pick up an extra sauce. Put it away. It doesn't always have to contain meat. We all know meat right now is so super expensive at the store. But if you have an extra box of pasta or package of pasta and an extra sauce, that's a meal that will serve quite a few people. Pasta's filling and it's cheap. The sauce doesn't cost that much either. It has gone up in price though, but it doesn't cost that much. So if you can take an extra $5 or $10 a week and use it as a prep stock up, designate a shelf, designate a cabinet, get a rolling bin that goes underneath your bed, get a tote that has a lid on it, and start putting your items in there and putting it away. Even if you live in a small apartment or a very small house, you can still prep on a budget. Even with a tight budget, you can still prep. So I tell you that the importance of prepping is very, very important. It has carried my family for over 15, going on 16 months now, I believe it is. I'm almost lost count. If we had not had this much food in stock that we have down in our prep pantry, down in our shelves, down in our freezers, down in other areas in our basement, in our buckets, we would be in trouble right now. But I have been prepping and prepping and prepping. We have been eating down the food. We are starting to rebuild. But we are doing it on a very, very tight budget. And that's because of inflation. That's because everything has gone up in price. And as preppers, as we're eating down things and rotating things, we still have to backstock. So we are still getting hit with the higher prices as well. we're not getting out of this unscathed. We're not getting out of this with lower prices. I still have canned goods on my shelf that I bought when Walmart still had green beans and corn at 50 cents that are now 64 cents a piece. These prices are not coming back down, y'all. They're going to continue to rise. So if you can grab a few things here, a few things there, maybe just a couple of shelf-stable meals. Maybe when there's a meat sale, grab an extra package of meat. Or if you find something on clearance, grab an extra package. Throw it in your freezer. Throw it in your cabinet. Throw it where it needs to go and forget about it for a while. Because now you need to build up your stockpile. If you haven't started, y'all, it's past time to start. Because groceries are not going to come back down. Coupons are becoming less and less. And sales, they increase the price and then act like they dropped the price and make it look like it's on sale when it's not on sale at all. So, anyways, that's what we got for you. $90, Walmart. Philip, Jessica, and I went to Walmart to pick this up. We shopped around. I was astonished at the pricing, as everybody else is. And we're just going to make do with what we have in the house. We've got quite a few things we still have in the house. And we're going to continue to prep on a very tight budget, but we're going to continue to do so because it needs to be done. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, and or suggestions, throw it at me down in the comment section down below. We will catch you on week 3 for a grocery haul again. Until then, Without Limits is out.